Oh, what a close-up. Like, the visual attack is insane. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or even the Patreon, where we're currently watching from, and today, finally, I'll be doing my first listen / full-on album review to EVERGLOW's 5th single album, titled Zombie. Now, I've got to admit, Zombie's truly growing on me, especially after seeing the live stage performances for Zombie, but I really wanted a mini album / full album, not gonna lie, as much as y'all wanted one. But hey, at least I know the B-sides are gonna go crazy with it every single time. I check out EVERGLOW B-sides, they do go crazy in terms of the quality. And I think that's due part with who's working behind the scenes, of course. Yet again, I'm seeing familiar names on Colourz and even the other track here, Back to Love. But hey, let's kickstart this with Colourz. You gotta give credit where credit is due before we start though. Young for Making Mine Works, 72 working behind the scenes on the lyrics as well. I am familiar with 72 quite a bit, who has continuously worked with Yehua and of course EVERGLOW. And then we got David Anthony and Anna Timgren as well in the works. David Anthony, highly familiar of his works with Tempest, with EVERGLOW's Untouchable, Slay, you name it, as well as, of course, So What. So that is quite the surprise with Anna Timgren in the mix, because I feel like this is like Anna Timgren's first EVERGLOW track, but Anna Timgren and David Anthony has taken part on So What in the past before, so just, this is really stacked from lyricists to producers, singer-songwriters, you name it. But hey, let me bring up Colourz right away here, and let's enjoy this together now. Oh. 808 claps. Ooh. I like the padding of the drums in the back. Whoa, what's that, a saxophone? Oh my goodness, before we dive into this pre-chorus that seems already amazing by Mia, the energy right off the chain, right off the bat, absolutely love it. Yet, even though I feel like this one may seem very anthemic with it, I love the melodic moments that we're already getting with the pre-chorus by Mia, but it's got me interested in like, how's this gonna progress and how is the chorus gonna drop, assumingly that we'll get a full-blown proper drop, or not like an more so of an anti-drop, you feel me? But the saxophone line, as someone who really appreciates brass in music in general and the right usage of saxophone, as someone who's played saxophone in the past before, ooh, absolutely love the addition of this saxophone in this particular song here. EU popped off here in this verse 1. The overlaying of the horns. Colourz. Oh. So far, very standard arrangement, right? Control. Woo! Yo, that sax is nasty. Oh, this breakdown. And just the dipping of that bass. Ooh, I love it, right? There's a lot of texture and depth in this song, with the instrumentation being done and the sax line that is utilized correctly in this song. Wow, yo, I gotta go back a bit here. Oh, I'm not fighting it. Ooh, Aisha! Oh my goodness, Onda. This is still Aisha. Oh my goodness. Whoa. That was a highlightable moment by Yann and Onda. Oh, wow. I'm already getting it on first listen, y'all. Build up with the snare drum work. Whew. This song is so relentless with it. Love the percussion work, the drum kit work. Wow, an interlude to the bridge. Ooh. La la la. Oh my goodness, yes. Bring it back now. Colourz show. Wow. Very catchy hooks, right? I love the melody in this song. The vocal attack. Just that bass and the overlaying of the horns adds so much to the song. I'm gonna be real with y'all. How does this not have a music video? Like, how they need to at least have a live stage with this song, you feel me? Like, it's that good, right? With how relentless it goes, it doesn't like slow it down by any means, slow down the momentum. The momentum is just continuously being put out like no tomorrow. From the drive of that sax line, the overlaying of the horns, the rapid fire cannon drum kit work, to, of course, EVERGLOW themselves with these incredible chants and melodic moments in the bits and pockets of this song. And don't even get me started with verse 2. That was such a clean transition into verse 2. It went cleanly right through the ears, and I like how nothing was too abrupt. You know what I'm saying? It was just right when it comes to the energy. Because sometimes I feel like tracks can be really overdone with the energy. And that's due in part, of course, with instrumentation being too brash with it. But this was spot on. This was just right for me, everyone. Colourz, obviously, so far my favorite track. Even though this is like 1 out of the 2 B-sides. You feel me? But I mess with this song a lot. So I could totally sense 72, Anna Timgren, and David Anthony's influence on this particular song. I really want to dive back into it. I want to break it down because at first you think, ooh, this is quite the standard arrangement so far. But that interlude into the bridge was a beautiful setup, I've got to admit. It was such a clean setup. Just like this padding of the drums or drum kit some sort in the back there, it seems so subtle, but it does so much for this moment, I've got to say. I like the succession being done, the vocal direction from EU to Shaina here so much. Pedal. And just this vocal direction here initially being hit, gotta let your colors show, and then how it follows up, let your colors show. I was really anticipating that because like it works, right? The right amount of syllables, just how things are being dragged in certain pockets and moments of this particular pre-chorus with Mia is so spot on. Like, this is such bread and butter Everglow. I gotta say, like, this song suits them to a T. Build up. Hard-hitting drum kit work. Those horns and that sax line. Just that distortion and that breakdown of the bass there is so dope. And here comes one of my favorite moments in the song, verse 2. If I would have to pick favorite moments in the song, I would have to go pre-chorus, verse 2, and the bridge. It really comes close between the bridge and the chorus, you feel me? But definitely this verse 2. I love how smooth it is. It goes into Aisha here. That like, that sampling in the back, or like that other layer that comes into play with Aisha is so cool. This is definitely back to Aisha for sure. Eren has her moment, probably my favorite moment in the song by her, like just this pocket of a moment here. It may seem so small, but it was effective. But then you got Onda coming into play. What a high note there. Yeah, just from the kick drum snare work. Love it. And then as we progress and progress here, let's go right here actually. Show. Here we go. That's the brief interlude, the one-liner from EU to set it up into the bridge. This bridge though, it is so mesmerizing. It really captivates ya. Has a nice crunch to it. Nice and gritty. La 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 la. I love that layer behind there. The la 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 la. It's so droning and it is so chant-alongable, right? Let your colors show. Show. The vocal blending, the mixing and mastering too was very clean. I'd say 10 out of 10 on it. Very spot on. Just how things are more pan, left to right side of our ears and adjusted like that. Oh, this ad-lib work. This needs a live stage performance. It's gonna be a crime if we don't at least get a live stage performance or performance video for this song, because it's just that good, everyone. I think even over time, it might just top Zombie for me. I got to admit, it's just in terms of, it boils down to like personal taste. Don't get it twisted, you feel me? It really boils down to personal taste yet again for all of my favorites, and especially for Everglow. But hey, that's got me really interested in terms of the next track for Back to Love, where we got similar individuals and new individuals coming into play and mix for that track. So hey, let's dive into that B-side now. So this next track is titled Back to Love, seeing some familiar names yet again, and then one new name that I'm gonna have to familiarize myself with. First name, Lee Ji-won from Make You Mine works. Lee Ji-won has taken part, of course, with Everglow in the past before, going back to Bum Bum Chocolate, of course, has worked with many of our favorites, including Wooju Sonya and G Friend, Save Me, Save You, if you know, you know. 72 yet again. David Anthony yet again. New name that I'm gonna have to familiarize myself after this video is Julia Bagnar Vinsetter. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of Julia's full name here on the credits, but here we go. Back to Love. I love the titling of this track with the number 2 and in all caps. So I don't know what's this song gonna take, you know, influence wise. So we're gonna have to find out here for ourselves. Let's go. Okay. Whoa. Very easy to listen to. There's that strumming that's constantly being done. I could really foresee some like synth strings or string work coming into play later on. We'll see though. We'll have to hear it out. Man, that drum snare work, taking up the hi-hats. Ooh, what a setup here with Aisha. I love the flexibility in this track too, where, oh my goodness. Hold up. Yeah, that synth, like, string work is so good. I like how it's just in the back there. But what I was trying to say before we got blown away here in this moment is that I really love how there's the flexibility in this track done production-wise, where it's like, the girls can work with a lot, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of space to work with in terms of, like, they could flex their vocals even more, stretch their vocals across this track. You feel me? Like, the vocals are definitely in the forefront for this one. Great percussion work. Yeah, just those percussive sounds. Love it. Ooh. Ooh. Verse 2? You? We don't need a time machine. Very playful here. Oh, Xian. Ooh, the swelling there. Bum, bum, bum. Bring it back here. This track is very trendy when it comes to the influences. But it's like throwing back some of those influences. Ooh. Back to love. Ooh, these keyboard chords with Xian. Mia! Wow, what a moment by her there. I like the sound of, like, what is going on here actually? Let me hear that again. Hold up. Those like space-like sound effects. The vocal moments in this are so good. But is it just me, or like, I love how in this particular era with these tracks, including the title track, Onda's really shining and shimmering in her pockets of moments. And then, right, you got it in. Even though she has brief moments, they're very effective as well. But with Back to Love, right, this is an influence that I'm quite familiar of in this modern day and age, right? Some people would say, hey, you know, city pop, but it has, you know, it has a bit of that feel to it. And we've gotten that influence in title tracks, but as a B-side that showcases another side to Everglow is so lovely. It is just so easy to listen to. That is a huge thing. I would say in K-pop these days, you're either on like two different spectrums here. Something you love is easy to listen to music, or something that's like very brash in your face. For me, I'm very open-minded when it comes to music. So I do have my favorites, but Back to Love, oh my goodness. This song is definitely works for like the modern day and age. And then for those who enjoy Colourz, you guys are familiar with the influences that Colourz takes. I wouldn't say not as of recently. I'd say quite some time ago, and especially in a way where it has been done by Everglow in the past before, just not as crazy with the energy and the, of course, saxophone line. But Back to Love, I actually want to bring it up again because I love the post-chorus in this song. I think the post-chorus and the chorus are hands down my favorite moments, especially the chorus. I think the chorus is definitely my number one favorite part because it really, really packs, I wouldn't say pack a punch, but it really keeps you engaged in the song, right? When it's first hit. See what I'm saying with the Dragon of the Lines, right? Just with the instrumentation, I like the vocal direction and how this is being played out. Just the Dragon of the Lines, and they flex their vocals like later on in the song, obviously. Their vocal chops. Oh, what is going on there, huh? What is going on there before we get those, like, those risers? It sounds like 808 claps with, like, snare work, right? It seems like it's intertwining there. But this build up, bum, bum, bum. I think a live band performance of this would go insane, not gonna lie. Honestly, just hearing this, it's got me really wanting to go back upon an era by Everglow. Of course, that's with Untouchable and La-Di-Da, right? I think those influences, and now with Back to Love and genre usages, really suit Everglow like a glove. If anything, I want more of this by Everglow, right? Not necessarily like Back to Love as a title track, you feel me? But oh my goodness, this genre and influence usage and combination of certain instrumentations that are done in this kind of succession, it really sticks for them. Very sweet, easy to listen to, lovely, a lot of vocal clarity. Time Machine. I like E's approach to this track a lot. I didn't expect the follow-up with Shein though. Yeah. Yet again, smooth transitions that I'm sensing here yet again, and the mixing, mastering, and the blending of the vocals, so on point. Bum, bum, bum. And then as we progress later on here, hold. Everyone hold. Wait for the bridge. From the snapping, maybe the ticking of the hi-hats, or shakers. Love how Mia holds that note. Let's bring it back to love now. There's a sing-alongable factor to it, which obviously makes it uber catchy. Here we go again. Hold. Yeah, it was that, but then there was a moment before that. Sorry for, fast forwarding it that far. But back to love. Yes, this song really works, right? It's not fully up there in terms of my personal taste, but you can't go wrong with this track as well. I feel like both songs fit the whole spectrum of EVERGLOW fans and everyone out there who, whether you love more energetic tracks or you need more laid-back, subtle tracks, you're gonna go with Back to Love, right? And then you got Zombie, that's very concept and performance heavy. And I understand why they went with Zombie, but still, I still think we need Colourz to have like a dance practice, live, stage performance, B-side promotion, the very least, because that B-side goes crazy. I think it's obvious that Colourz is my favorite B-side for many good reasons, and slightly being biased with the saxophone work that's being so incredibly done well in that track. But yes, if I'd have to pick a favorite, I'd have to go with Colourz and then Back to Love. But I feel like Zombie title track, leave it in its own lane. But over time, low key, I'm not gonna be surprised if Colourz overtakes as my favorite track from this era. You feel me? But let me know your thoughts. I feel like Zombie still grow on me with the live stage performance and the performance videos tied along to the song. I just really hope EVERGLOW tackles something like Colourz as a title track in the future. You know what I'm saying? Not the same like movement and all that, but like just what I was hearing, right? This energetic, chant-alongable feel that we love and know from EVERGLOW, but then the melodic moments, most importantly. I always would love a track that is strikes a balance between chant or sing-alongable moments with melodic moments, or be melodic heavy with a strong chorus. And that's what I always get with these people who have continuously worked with EVERGLOW, mind you. So gotta commend them, gotta commend EVERGLOW for this era. I really hope this era picks up more and gets more attention from people outside the fandom, quite possibly, because it was quite different having Zombie this time around, I've got to admit. But if you have any recommendations of other EVERGLOW content, or if you're looking for more EVERGLOW content, feel free to check out the Patreon, of course. It goes a long way, it helps out the channel. There's fun, free, and exclusive content there. But as always, be sure to like and subscribe, as it helps out the channel and it goes a long way. This has been Garrison. Take care as always, and peace.